Hi everyone.
Hello.
Oh, okay. I think we can get started. So, first of all, Happy New Year to everyone. Hopefully, this is a good year. So the do you guys hear me? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. You're gonna see me working. You're gonna see me twice, but that's I have the wrong cables. Can I get? Can I ask that you guys get muted? Whoever is not talking. Hey, Bala. Bala.
Hello.
Hey, Bala. How are you?
Yeah.
Is this your first time joining the CDX meeting?
Yeah. Hi, David. Yeah, that's right.
Okay. Which company are you representing?
From Siemens. I'm working with Pratyush. He's also the
Oh, okay. All right. Cool.
Yeah.
Welcome to CDX then.
Thank you.
Yeah, if you can get muted when you're not on the speaker, when you're not talking, that would be awesome. I appreciate
Okay, sure.
it.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. So let's see. Tony is not here yet. There's some stuff that he wanted. So the focus of this meeting is test design kit. And this is the specification that we are planning to send to OCP as contribution. Let me send you a link in the chat to everyone who hasn't seen it. Give me a second. Where's the? Okay, here we go. Chat. So first of all, as part of the specification, I want you guys to go through the list of authors and make sure I have you listed down. I have also listed people who have contributed. If you see somebody missing or if you're not on there, please add yourself to the specification. Rajesh, I see you're on the call. Which company do you want me to put against
Yeah,
your name?
can you put University of California, Santa Cruz? UC Santa Cruz.
Oh,
UCS.
cool. Cool.
Okay.
So you are teaching there or what?
Yeah. I always put that kind of stuff which my company may not be representing. So I did the same thing for my business paper, white paper.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, have you been there for some time, or is this new gig?
No. I'm teaching there for 4 years.
Oh, really? I did not know that. Well,
Yeah.
good. So Professor Rajesh Pendulkar is your proper title. All right. Yeah.
Yeah, and David, Pratyush here. Happy New Year. I
Happy
want
New
to
Year.
introduce Bala. He's our new hire at Siemens, and he's our DFT POC. So he will be one of the reviewers. I know it's the first time, Bala, you're seeing this document, but go through this, and I think your name should belong here once you do the reviews and
Yep.
the feedback.
Yeah. Please feel free to add yourselves.
Okay.
You're gonna help me a great deal if you do that. Speaking of this, but you've been contributing already to this, so okay. So a couple of things. One thing that is new about this, last time Tony asked about being able to define test modes. So we took basically the minimalistic approach. Let me scroll down. Where's the test modes? Okay, here's the test modes. So I met with Boone and like Rajesh. We talked a little bit about that. The idea is really very, very simple. In order to basically define a test mode as at the bare minimum, test mode would exist as a placeholder without any specific information about the test mode. The better, right, depending on how testing is being done, and especially the cases where a test mode is entered by setting some of the pins to specific states, that test mode will have annotations about which pin is set to which state, to what state, whether it's active, low, or high, right? And as far as test modes, there's the internal and external. Really, external is you would need to set external pins to a specific state to enter that test mode. Internal test modes are just would be entered by setting some internal register to some value. One thing that we want to decouple from is the actual test, what is being done, how it's being done, what registers are being set, and so on, right? That's part of the test instruction flow. Here, really the intent is define the test modes at high level, and then define for each of the pins on a chiplet in that test mode if they have any special meaning, right? In terms of test, would they be test input, test output? Would they be test clock, stuff like that, right? That's the scope of this test design kit definition. And really the idea is to help with the planning, where the DFT engineer is going to kind of plan the test modes at high level and would plan the pin assignments and what they will be doing. And then the test instruction flow can take it from there and do its thing, right? I do expect that softwares will be developed around this to do a minimum sanity checking in that, right, if, for example, if we're using functional, if we're using die-to-die pins or some bus, right, that's some functionally connected bus, that in test modes, the connectivity is still valid in the sense that we don't connect test output to test output, right? Because that's not going to work. So I'm expecting a minimum sanity checking like that to be developed in softwares. And that's kind of the idea that's around the spec and the scope of the spec. So this one, what I want you to do with the spec, take a look at it, go to it. We already reviewed previously in this team the parts below where we'd specify for the different pins, right? What they're doing in test modes, what they're going to be doing, whether they input, output, and so on. And then the only new addition is the test mode definition. So take a look at this spec. Do let me know of any feedback. As I mentioned in the previous meeting, you guys were not there, but really the idea is I have sent this spec to OCP for initial sanity review, meaning OCP has requirements about what's in the spec, right? In terms of has the license been mentioned? Has OCP description about OCP, right? What it does, what it's wants, and stuff like that. Has that been captured correctly? Right, just the boilerplate spec without OCP really delving into the technicalities of what's in the spec. So I've sent this for a first, just high level review to make sure that we have all the necessary boilerplate information in the spec.
So David, when you said send, who are you sending this to, or are you just putting a link?
I sent it to Rob Coyle.
To who?
Rob Coyle.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I just want to see who's on the contribution list here for this.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so I just went to that, Tony. It's you.
Sorry, I was a couple minutes late. Okay.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, it's you guys, us. Again, do review the contribution.
So I do have a new person I'd like to add who's going to review it. Bala has just joined my team. He's going to be our DFT expert working on workflows. Bala, could you introduce yourself?
He already did.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You're ahead of me.
Yeah, Tony, you're slightly behind the curve.
Sorry, I was late. And should this be CTDK, or are we going to go with TDK?
Just go with TDK.
All right, we'll change the meeting name because the meeting name is CTDK.
Okay.
We used to call it PDDK, so now we have 3 different names. So let's be consistent. TDK, okay. We're okay with that. We're not going to get sued by the tape company.
No.
Okay.
It's no.
Okay.
Should be okay. If we get sued, we'll change the name. That's an easy one. Yeah. So do review the specification. I'm waiting to hear from OCP about the details of the next step, similar to what we did for MDK. Tony, I explained in the previous meeting. I explained it just now for the benefit of everybody. Exactly what are the logistics of presenting to the server team? Whether just send them links and they review it on their own time offline, or do we need to do formal presentation? I don't know that.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see how that goes.
So do you have the link for this document in the meeting invite?
I just posted it in the chat, and it's in the 3DK folder. Right, if you go to the Google Drive, if you go in the 3DK folder, 3DK is right there. Right, so this is the specification and the slides I did last week to OC. Okay, so take a quick look. Let me know of any feedback. In 2 weeks, when is our regularly scheduled meeting, is going to be Chiplet Summit. So I just actually canceled the CDX meeting for that date. So we are not going to have opportunity to review feedback then. So before that, please do send me any feedback, any comments. If you have questions, let me know, so that we can incorporate these as soon as possible and make sure we are basically, since we are doing the final reviews and final modifications in parallel with the OCP review process, it would be good to do our review and any final questions before we actually get to publishing the contribution.
Yes, sir. David, like I have one question regarding this, the spec, right? What we are putting it together. So, is it mainly to drive to sanitize the collaterals from the different tools? Like, for example, the UPF tools can add some power-related attributes. Timing tools will have timing delays annotated on their use. And so the DFT tools will have that constraints related to these pins, right? So there could be like similarly so on and so forth with the power tools, things like that, right? Where like electrical characteristics, right? So is this an idea where we are proposing a standardization across the different features of the pads and what uh, attributes those pads are expected to have? And so these tools are required to catch them if there are different EDA tools are annotating the different values on their collaterals.
So the short answer is no. We have not considered that yet, right? In terms of specific test flow and test flow requirements and the details what a test flow would require, we have not delved into those details. This specification captured the information that is a little bit higher level than that. Just what are the different test modes and what are the pins associated with each test mode, right? So it's purely at that level. There's no additional information that's being added right now, at least, to which IEEE standard is implemented in a specific mode. We have not captured that information. We have not captured any pin level information about timings and power requirements, stuff like that.
Okay, yeah.
Right.
So probably we need to have some provisions to capture those as a subcategories or attributes.
Okay, so my suggestion how to handle this is I would say we submit this initial contribution and then we work on version 2.0. So if you want to propose specific additional attributes that are to be added by tools or that tools need to read for successful DFT flow, I would suggest we start a version 2.0 spec and add those.
Okay, makes sense. Yeah.
Okay. Maybe I'll say that's a good question. So what I will do is say version 1.0. Okay, so that we know. This is looking weird. Okay, like this. Right, so that we can start thinking about version 2.0.
David, I can't download the PowerPoint.
From the folder?
Yeah. I don't know why.
You just created a copy.
Well, I got rid of that, but I can't. When I download, it says scanning for viruses, and it doesn't download it.
Okay. Let me delete. Oh, okay. Oh, you delete.
I had no problem with the Word doc, but
can you? What happens if you click on it? Can you open it?
nope. Ah, yeah. Okay, I can.
Okay, try file download from there. Maybe download PDF or something like that. Yeah, this is OCP template, so I cannot guarantee that it doesn't have viruses. I didn't create the template. Yeah.
Got it. Okay, that worked. Thank you.
Okay, yeah. All right. Yeah, so that's pretty much all I have for today. Take a look at the spec. Let me know what's needed, especially as Bala has some ideas about version 2.0. Maybe in a month we can next meeting we can discuss in 2.0 what do we need to do there. Right. And Tony, again, this we're going to have to put in the context of what is in 3D blocks, right? If I don't know if 3D blocks captures any of this information already or not.
Yeah, yeah. So Bala will be working on that.
Okay. Yeah. So Bala will be the ChatGPT for the test portion of the 3D blocks then. Yeah.
Correct. Correct.
Okay. All right. Okay. About Tony will explain to you the joke. Okay.
What's the joke?
About
Which-
the ChatGPT that we discussed in the previous meeting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not a joke. We're gonna try it.
Yeah. No, okay. In the previous meeting, we were discussing 3D blocks, and I told Tony to use ChatGPT to summarize what's in the massive document that 3D blocks is. And Tony said he'll do it, but if Tony is going to ask Bala, then anyway, that we went off track on this one. So, what else is on your minds for today? Okay. I guess that's okay. Quick question. That next week is going to be our PI-SI meeting. Tony, is anything about PI-SI in 3D blocks?
Good question. I think there is. Give me a second. I was just browsing through the files yesterday. Um, First, I gotta find it now. I'll have to check offline. I can't
Okay. Yeah, let's.
find it.
Yeah, we can discuss that at the PI-SI meeting
Okay.
then. Yeah, just high level, right? Is it there? Is it not there? And, right, because all that 3D block stuff is throwing a monkey wrench into
Yeah.
the work that we have been doing.
Yeah.
Okay, so please do review this spec and do let me know any feedback as soon as possible, please. Right, I do want to make sure that as we go through the contribution process, I have the latest information, and we'll meet in a month, see where we are with the contribution process, and think about TDK 2.0.
Okay.
All right. Again, happy New Year to everyone who joined late, and I'll talk to you folks in a month then about test design kit.
Happy New Year.
All right.
Bye.
Have a good one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bye.
Okay, thank you, guys. Bye.
Tony, can I clean out that old linen closet? What
Yep.
are you gonna do in there?
I got a spackle.
Well, you need some sheetrock.
Yeah. All it takes is time.
I know. Okay. Well, I know, but I can shake everything out and vacuum in there.
Yeah.
Take the things out of the wall. So you want me to do that? What are we gonna do in there?
Take the things out of the wall.
I'm sorry, the shelves.
The shelves are out.
Yeah, but isn't there things still in the wall?
Yeah.
Brackets and
They're
stuff?
not. They're screwed. I don't know.
I mean, we don't need a linen closet, so let's use that closet for something
Yeah,
else.
you need to decide what you want. We talked about it. I was just gonna put shelves, adjustable shelves, the white shelves.
What will we keep there though? I'm trying to think.
I can put stuff there. That's in the closet right now. I don't know. Think about it.
Yeah,
All the other crap you have
yeah.
that we don't use, seasonal stuff.
Yeah. You weren't able to get dust back there, or that ledge. Very dusty.
Mhm.
That's okay. Alright. Tony is going to a dance class.